This is factorization of quadratic expressions. We have 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. Factorize completely. To factorize this expression, we identify the coefficients from this expression. This x squared has this number, 4. This 4 we say a. So our a is this number in front of this term which has x squared. So where your x squared is, that's where your a is. So in front of x squared, we always have 4. Whether this x squared is on the middle or it is at the end, your a must always move together with the x squared. The second one is b. So b is the one which is always with this x which doesn't have a square. So our b, we get it together with the sign in front, which is negative 12. Then our c is this number which doesn't have x, also known as the constant, is equal to positive 9. These are the coefficients from this quadratic expression. Now, to complete our factorization, we need to find the product. To get the product, we multiply a times c. A times c. So our a is 4 and our c is 9. But 4 times 9 is equal to 36. So 4 times 9 is 36. So our product P is given by A times C. A times C is 4 times 9, which is equal to 36. Then we have to find the sum. The sum is equal to B. So our B here is negative 12. So this sum is just the same as the B. So our B is negative 12. It means that our sum will be equal to negative 12. Lastly, we need to find the factors. Factors. F. So factors are any two numbers. When we multiply those numbers, we must get 36 because product means multiplication. Sum means addition. So factors, get any two numbers. When you multiply them, you should get 36. And when you add those numbers, you should get negative 12. So the possible factors which can give us 36, we have 6 and 6, like that. 6 times 6, we get 36. 6 plus 6, we get 12, but we have a problem with the negative. Okay? Are there any other factors which we can use? What about this one, 4 and 9? 4 and 9. Can 4 and 9 work? 4 and 9 work. So we have 4 times 9. The answer is 36. But what about 4 plus 9? We are not getting a 12. 4 plus 9 is not 12. So these cannot work as our factors. We cannot use 4 and 9. So the best numbers which we can use are 6 and 6. So our factors, we should have 6 and 6, but we need to get negative 12. So how do we get negative 12? We can only get negative 12 when we have negative 6 and negative 6. Why does this make sense? Negative 6 times negative 6, the answer is positive 36. Negative 6 plus negative 6, the answer is negative 12. So these numbers are working for P and S. So these are our factors. Once you get your factors, you just have to get the expression. So we have 4x squared minus 12x plus 9. Now, on this expression, just remove this whole term together with the sign. So when we remove it, we replace these factors. So our factors are negative 6. So when you're replacing these factors, you put an x like that. The other one is negative 6 also with an x. Then this last term is 9, positive 9, like that. Now we can apply factorization here. So this one is a square for x squared. So we have what is common here is 2. 2 can go into 4 without leaving a remainder. It can also go into 6. So 2 is common. What else is common? X is common because x is here. In this x squared, we have an x. Also here we have x. So x is common. So we put our x like that. Then we open parentheses. Now, once we do this, we can divide 4 divided by 2. The answer is 2. X squared divided by x, the answer is x. Then this operation minus. Now we have 6 divided by 2, the answer is 3. X divided by x, the answer is 1. So that one you just multiply it by 3 and you get 3. On the other side, we have what's common here? So 3 is common, yes. 3 can go into 6, 3 can also go into 9. Is x common? No. We don't have x this side. So the only thing that is common is 3. Okay. So what else are we going to get? So when we have a situation like this, here the first term has given us a negative. So also this side, we need to get a negative as we write down so that they should both have the same signs. The signs are supposed to be the same when you're factorizing. Okay, so what do we do? To make the signs the same, what we do, since we have said 3 is common, 3 can go into 6, it can also go into 9. So 3 is common like that. So I'll not put the signs so that we see what's happening. So I'll open parentheses. Then we say 6 divided by 3, the answer is 2. This x is not common, we leave it. Okay. Then 9 divided by 3, the answer is 3. I'll also not put the sign here. I'll leave it like that. Okay, so here you see 2x minus 3. Also here we have 2x, then we have 3, like that. So these signs are supposed to be the same. So this is supposed to be negative. Also here, we are supposed to have a negative like that. Okay, so once we have a negative here, which sign can we put here so that when we reverse, we should get this expression? If we put a positive here, it will be positive times positive. The answer is positive. It's not giving us a negative. Positive times negative, we are getting a negative, so it will not give us a positive. So the best sign to put here is negative, because you see here, negative times positive, we get negative. Negative times negative, we get positive. So this is how we do it. So in short, as you are factorizing here, you have to remove this sign to also factor it out like that. Then here we have positive, then on the other side negative. And so you have to do it in such a way that when you reverse it, it should give you this original expression. The results must be true. Okay, once we do that, we can say this and this are the same. So we put them together, 2x minus 3. Then on the other side, we have 2x and negative 3. So just get them, 2x. So we have 2x and this negative 3. So we do this like that. So this is our answer. We have factorized completely. Let us quickly look at example 2. So this one will be fast. So we have 6x squared minus x minus 2. To factorize this expression, we need our coefficients a, b, and our c. So the A is this number which is in front of the x squared, which is just the 6. And